Montreal will get it into the zone. Suzuki missed the net wide. Alex Tuck will bring it out of the zone. Pass up the center. Got deflected. Tuck shoots. Saved by Price. And will hold up. 16:46 left in the third. 2-2 tie. Price is right there. Just went wide and then Tuck missed the net. Sam, what's up? Face-off win by Vegas. Pietrangelo will shoot it in. Kotkaniemi fighting in the corner. Vegas will dump it in behind the net. Vegas will get it. Josh Anderson will bring it out of Montreal zone. And we'll just dump it in. Paul Byron going for it. Pietrangelo. Out at the point. Shoots. Deflected. Never got to Leonard. And high stick. They're just showing highlights of the Game 4. Showing Suzuki and Brandon McNabb hits of the series. Hits in this game are 22-22. Face-off will be to the right of Robin Leonard. And Jordan Stahl, Eric Stahl will lose it. Stahl behind the net. Out to Byron. Missed. Armia fighting for it. Corey Perry will come in to help. Shoots. Missed the net wide. Ben Sherratt will dump it in. Martinez will dump it around. Vegas can't clear the zone. Now they do. Mark Stone will get it up to Tyler Stevenson. He'll dump it in. Mark Stone behind the net. Petrie will get it. Won't clear. Behind the net. Lehkonen will go behind the net with it. Pass up to Edmonston. He will clear it out. Lehkonen. To Gallagher. Trying to stretch pass. Couldn't. Vegas will clear it and it will come out of the zone. Suzuki will have it at center and will dump it in. Pietrangelo will have it. Try to clear. Can't. McNabb will dump it in. Waugh will get it in Montreal. Montreal will get it. Caulfield just missed that pass. No icing. Pietrangelo. Cole Caulfield will pass it back to Weber. Weber up to Paul Byron. Paul Byron trying to look for a pass. Can't. And Vegas will dump it out of the zone. Shea Weber back. Paul Byron will pass it back to Evanston. Josh Anderson will chip it into Vegas' end. Kotkaniemi fighting for it. Vegas will come up with it. Here they come over center. And what a poke by Gallagher. Gallagher will do a spin move to Lehkonen. To Philip Deneau. Deneau into the zone. Vegas will get it. Jonathan Marchessault will try to clear. Can't. Giveaway and save by Robin Leonard. And we'll cover it up. And commercial break. He was right, Philip Deneau right at the hash marks, and it was like a knuckleball. Just kind of floated in. Saved by Leonard, though. If Montreal wins this game, they move on to the Stanley Cup Final. First time in 28 years. It would, Sam, it would be cool to see Montreal in the Stanley Cup Final. Landon, end of high school was fun. Weird but fun. No exams, but... Alright, game back on. Theodore had it behind the net and he turned it over, and then that's where Deneau had a point blank shot and saved by Leonard, though. It was right at the hash marks and he kind of just got it and slap shot. Well, Tampa and the Islanders is going to a game 7. So, in Tampa, though, tomorrow night. I'll be streaming that game as well tomorrow night. Face-off will be to the left of Leonard. Montreal will win it. Caulfield took a shot, got blocked. Suzuki took a shot, got blocked out front. I'm not doing much for the summer, Landon. Just gonna go camping or whatever. Tyler Toffoli will get it. Over the blue line. Over half. Suzuki in the zone. We'll dump it around the net. Toffoli goes for it. We'll miss. And it'll come out of the zone. Petrie will shoot it up. It'll be deflected into the Vegas end. And that will be icing. Guess it wasn't deflected. Showing Caulfield how he's doing in the series. Honestly, Cole Caulfield's not doing too bad. Face-off will be at center ice. And Montreal will lose it. Vegas will bring it in to the blue line, and we'll just dump it into the Montreal end. Mark Stone going for it. And Montreal will get it. Lehkonen will get it. Philip Deneau into the end. Gallagher will get in the corner to the left of Leonard. Gallagher trying to pass it back to the D. Missed. Vegas trying to come up with it. Philip Deneau will get it outside the zone. And they'll have to clear the zone. Lehkonen comes back in. Take a shot. Blocker saved by Leonard. And that will be a hand pass. That's center ice. I'm streaming tomorrow, Landon. Tomorrow night around 9 o'clock, maybe. Montreal will dump it into the zone. 11:35 left in the third period. Shots are 28-27 in favor of Vegas. Shot on Leonard. Deflected to the corner. Oh, and that's a cross-check to Joel Armia. And that will be called. And they will call a hand pass, not a cross-check. Wow. I don't like these calls in this year's playoffs. Like, they last night, they cross-checked Kucherov in the back, no penalty, and he got injured. Don't know if he's going to be back for Game 7 tomorrow night, though. Yeah, cross-check right to the back, right by the numbers. Faceoff will be out of the zone. Shea Weber shoots it in. Theodore in the corner. Perry comes up with it. Tried to get out front, but couldn't. It'll go back. Ben Sherratt takes the shot. Deflected. Out front. And that will go into the corner. Yeah, Sam, I agree with you that the refs have been awful this year. They're not really calling anything, but the worst thing is that probably the best referee in the league, Wes McCauley, he's not even refereeing this year for playoffs. He did during the regular season, but he's not refereeing for the playoffs. They might try to get him back for the finals, but he's not doing the semifinals. But the refs have been awful this year. Theodore will flip it down to the other end. Montreal will pick it up. Joel Edmondson to Jeff Petrie. Petrie will pass it off the boards to Foley. Will dump it into the Vegas end. Yeah, Rip West. Yep. And almost an offside call on Cole Caulfield. Armia to Petrie. Petrie in their own end. Will dump it in. McNabb will get it out of their own end. Tipped in. Colasar to Ben Sherratt. Ben Sherratt will dump it out. No icing. Petrangelo at their own blue line will dump it in. Vegas takes the shot. Missed wide. Colasar in the corner. Fighting with Weber. Brendan Gallagher will get it behind the net. And that will be icing against Montreal. 9:25 left in the third. 2-2. All right, see you, Landon. Faceoff will be to the left of Carey Price. Faceoff win by Montreal. Ben Sherratt will dump it around. Will clear it. Theodore back of their own end. Theodore behind the net. Joel Edmondson in their own end behind Price. Stone going in for it. He will pass back to Petrangelo. Petrangelo will just dump it back in. Chandler Stevenson. Out front. Missed. Back to the point. Went wide of the net. And Montreal will just chip it out. Gallagher missed it. And that will be an offside call. And there will be another commercial break. So 2-2 tie, 8:40 left in the third period. Pretty good game so far, though. Montreal's playing really well. Price is on fire right now. I would have preferred Marc-Andre Fleury in net for Vegas instead of Robin Leonard, but during the interviews the other night when Montreal had won in Vegas, Vegas's coach had said that he had already had his mind up of who was playing, so obviously it was Leonard that he was choosing automatically after that loss, but I was yelling at baseball tonight, Sam, so I've been trying to have some water, but alright, game back on. Cole Caulfield. Time on ice. He has 11 minutes and 36 seconds on ice tonight. Playing like a first liner. He's been playing really well. He already has a goal tonight. Yeah, we got Robert on our team. Just having some candy. Vegas will have it in Montreal zone. Tuck shot, missed the net. It'll come back out. Josh Anderson clears it. Kotkaniemi brings it in. The Paul Byron back. Kotkaniemi got tipped, and Roy will bring it back for Vegas. And missed the pass. Kotkaniemi will try to clear. Yeah, I mean Robert's good. Joel Edmonston will dump it into Vegas's end. Paul Byron going for it on Alec Martinez. Byron tried for a wraparound. Missed the net. Petrangelo will backhand it. We'll get it out. Marchessault will get it. And here comes back Montreal. Corey Perry, toe drag. Missed. Gets it to the front. And Alex Tuck will get it. They will dump it in. Shea Weber going for it. Perry will get it to Eric Stahl. Backhand. Saved by Leonard. Wow. Yeah, your second account. Perry had it and just tried to drag it and got knocked away from Martinez, and then Toffoli just took a backhand and kind of went through 5-hole, but Leonard hold on. And Vegas will win it. 7 minutes and 5 seconds left in the third period. 2-2 tie. Shots are even at 29 shots. And that will be an offside on Vegas. Vegas will win it. To Brandon McNabb. McNabb will slap shot it in on Price. Save. Petrie. When is Road to the Show episode coming out? I don't know. I've been busy. I'll probably try to make one soon, but I was busy today, and I might make it tomorrow and upload it by tomorrow night before the stream. But if not, then by Saturday for sure. Montreal will win it. Deneau will knock Stone down. Weber behind Montreal's own net. Gallagher will dump it into Vegas' end. Lehkonen going behind on Pietrangelo. Pietrangelo will get it. He'll look for a pass. And Pacioretty will clear it. And Montreal will dump it back in. Alec Martinez has it. Looking for Pietrangelo. Pietrangelo will just dump it into Montreal's end. Shea Weber has it. At the face-off circle. We'll look for a pass. Broken up. Paul Byron backhands it. And Wall will have it. Ben Sherratt going into the corner with Janmark. And Montreal will get it. Vegas will come up with it. Alex Tuch looking for a long stretch pass across the ice. Waugh looking for Tuch out front. Missed. It got deflected by Montreal. Petrie. Janmark will dump it back in and we'll go for a change. Petrie to Sherratt. Back to Petrie behind the net. We'll bank it off the boards and get it out. Vegas will come back up with it and we'll just dump it back in. Sherratt behind the net. Theodore to Pietrangelo. Marchessault missed it. And Montreal trying to clear. Oh, wow. Carlson had it at the point and just took a shot and saved by Price. Turnover by Montreal, though. And that will be another commercial break. So still a 2-2 tie here in game number 6. I think this game will go to overtime. Leonard and Price have been really good, so I think this game will go to overtime, but I think Vegas will win it in overtime, take it back to Vegas, but then Montreal will win in game 7. I want Montreal to win, but if they lose if the game goes to overtime and they lose, I think Montreal will win it in game 7. It's been a very clean game, though, for Montreal and Vegas. Like, not much penalties. I think there's only been 2 penalty calls. And both teams are... Or 4 penalty calls. Both teams are 0 for 2. Wow. A lot of fans outside of Montreal. Wow. See a bunch of Quebec flags and Montreal flags. There's only 2,500 fans in Montreal, in the Bell Center right now. But then there's a bunch of fans outside the stadium. Montreal will win the face-off. That'll be tipped into Vegas's end. Guess not. I guess it didn't get deflected, so that will be an icing. 4:51 left in the third. My opinion, Sam, on like these $5,000 fines. The one for that Matthew Barzal did on Jan Ruda in Game 5. That was dirty. It was at the end of the period, and he just cross-checked him right in the head. I think he should have got suspended at least a game. But, like, I mean, you look at all these, like, all the fines this year in the playoffs, and they've all been $5,000 fines, and they're all head contact, though. Like, that's the thing. They're like either contact to the head or right to the back. But my opinion is that I'm fine with the $5,000 fines. I would rather see a $5,000 fine than that person being suspended for like a game or whatever. Short break for Montreal. Cole Caulfield takes the shot, save. Nick Suzuki will get it. Smith will dump it in to Montreal's head and head contact. Yeah, head contact is like the biggest problem this year in this year's playoffs. Pacioretty will have it in Montreal's end. Take a backhand shot. Saved by Price. That will miss and be an icing against Montreal. 3 minutes and 26 seconds left in the third period. Thanks, Connor. Thanks. Vegas will have it in their own end. Wall comes out with it. He'll bring it into Montreal's end. Looking for a pass. Shot. Blocked. I don't think it never got to Price. And Vegas trying to get it back to the point and missed, and will go back into their own end. Theodore behind his own net. Look for a pass. Broken up. Edmonston. Looking for a pass. Paul Byron picks it up. Will cross Vegas's blue line. Shot on Robin Leonard and covered up. Sam, I'm not saying anything in French. If Vegas would have scored right there, Price was like out of position. They just like fanned on the puck. Connor, no. People deserve French. No, they don't. Vegas will have it in Montreal's end. Backhand shot on Price. Save. Deflected to the corner. Puck behind the net. Will come out. Joel Armia trying to clear it. Can't. Marshall So will get it. Brandon McNabb. Shot. Missed the net. Hit the glass. And Joel Armia will have a broken stick and he will just go off for a change. Vegas will have it in Montreal's end. Trying to get it. Vegas will have it behind Montreal's net. Jeff Petrie fighting for it. I'm not speaking in French. Stop asking. Petrangelo took a shot, got tipped, deflected wide though. Toffoli gets it. He'll chip it out. Gallagher will bring it into Vegas's end. Leonard goes out to play it. Gallagher will get it though. 1:12 left in the third period. And that will be deflected out of play. Yeah, the wraparound was close. McNabb will get it. He will clear it out of Vegas's end. Philip Deneau up, and he will just dump it in. Lehkonen going in for it. 56 seconds left in the third period. Mark Stone will try to get it in. It will be blocked. Gallagher will just chip it into Vegas's end. Alec Martinez to Stevenson. McNabb. Paul Byron will keep it in. And Mark Stone will get it and will look for a pass. He gets it up. Janmark takes the shot. Saved by Price. Janmark gets it back. Stevenson behind the net. And he'll be knocked down. Alex Tuck will get it back. Back to Theodore at the point. Will get it back. Janmark takes a backhand shot. Tipped wide. Alex Tuck was wide open out front. 6 seconds left in regulation. And Montreal will pin it against the boards. And this game is going to overtime. A 2-2 tie. Sam, what did I say though? I thought this game was going to go to overtime. Price and Leonard have been amazing tonight. Might have been little weak goals or whatever, but I think though it's going to be like a tip shot or whatever in overtime. Yeah, I'm watching it on my gaming console, so it's like 30 seconds delayed. It's not a stream delay, Sam. It's even when I'm watching it by myself, like not streaming or whatever. It's from my main TV out in my living room to my Xbox. It's still a 30-second delay. It's not a stream delay. It still could be a stream delay as well, though, on top of that, but ask me some questions, guys, for me to answer. Because it's intermission, so intermission will go on for about 15 minutes. No, they don't go into penalty shots after the first overtime. That's only in regular season. For playoffs, it just goes continuous overtime. Because last year's playoffs, it was Tampa Bay Lightning and the Columbus Blue Jackets in the first round, and their game went to 5 overtimes. So like five overtimes of 20 minutes. I'm going for the Lightning to win the cup. The Lightning are my favorite team, so I'm voting the Lightning to win the cup this year, back-to-back years. This game, I think Vegas is going to take it in overtime. I think Vegas will take it in overtime, and Yeah. I should actually, that reminds me. I should probably change the period. Just to period number 4 for the first overtime. There. Who wins the cup in how many games? Um it my predictions for the Stanley Cup Final is going to be Tampa Bay and Montreal. And I think Tampa will be surprised on like how good Montreal is this year. Because I mean they surprised Toronto, right? But Montreal wasn't supposed to beat Toronto. Everyone predicted that Toronto was gonna beat Montreal and all that, but I'm thinking Tampa wins it game 7 in the Stanley Cup Final. If it's Tampa Bay and Montreal, I think Tampa will take it in a game 7. Because Montreal's a really good team right now. They have veterans, they have rookies. So I think it's going to be Tampa and Montreal, and then it's going to be a game 7. Do I like the Wild? Not really. I don't really follow them, but I like Kaprizov. Kaprizov, I think, is going to win the Calder Trophy, the Rookie of the Year for the NHL. But the Wild, they're a good team. They're a good contending team for the playoffs. But yeah, Montreal is 4-1 this year in the playoffs when going to overtime. They lost their first overtime loss in Game 4 in Montreal, but thanks for subbing. Means a lot. Do I play hockey? Yes, I do. I am playing first year midget for this upcoming season. So next winter. So 2021-22 season, I'm playing first year midget. Sam, like what I said, I've been busy. I haven't been able to record for games or whatever. I want to be uploading soon though. What position do I play? I play left wing, left wing, right wing. Depends on who's on my line with me, but I mostly play left wing. I shoot right, so I mostly play left wing. I got 5K on the Knights. Do I have a gambling problem? No. I don't think so. Up to you. What number am I? I am number 19 for hockey. I'm mostly number 19 for all sports that I play. $19 for COVID-19? No. 19's been my number for since I started playing sports. I've always liked the number 19. Do you want to make NHL? I don't think I'll make it to the NHL. I only started playing hockey 3 years ago, so kind of too late, I guess. But I would like to at least make it to the QMJHL, but I don't think I'll make it to the NHL. But it'll be hard to make it to the QMJHL. But I would probably take number 29 if I couldn't be 19 or 91. I was 29 my first year playing hockey, and then after that, then I was always 19. They're just showing highlights for the third period. Twelve is a good number, Sam. I think Montreal's gonna win in overtime, though. I don't know, because Robin Leonard. I would prefer Vegas to play Fleury, though, but what other sports do I play? I play a lot of sports. Hockey, baseball, lacrosse, curling. I referee hockey as well. Um, yeah, lot of variety of sports though that I play. I'm always active throughout the year. There's not one like season that I'm not playing a sport. I'm consistently always playing a sport. Hockey in the winter, lacrosse in the spring, baseball in the summer, and then back to hockey. They're just saying that the last Canadian team to make it to the Cup Final was in 2011, which that was the Bruins and Vancouver series. What phone do I have? I have an iPhone 6S. An old phone, but I mean, it does its job, right? No point in getting like an iPhone 12 when you can get one cheaper and it does the same thing. All right, start of overtime. Cole Caulfield has 12 minutes on ice. Yeah, I'm nervous too. It's gonna be it's gonna be fun though for overtime because you don't know when a team's gonna score, right? And you don't know, like, are you gonna be surprised? Are you gonna be like, oh shoot, or whatever? But it'll be fun. All right, shots are 37-31, favor of Vegas. Vegas is 2-3 in overtime this playoffs. Montreal is 4-1. Montreal has 4 straight overtime game at home. They're 4 straight games at home in overtime. Who's my favorite jersey? Like out of Montreal and Vegas, or like out of like the whole entire NHL? Vegas will win it, and will miss the net wide. Vegas will have in Montreal's end. Fighting for it will knock down Joel Edmondson. Josh Anderson will come up with it. Backhand trying to clear, kept in by Vegas. Marchessault will shoot. Deflected off a foot. Will come back down. Still stay in play though. Marchessault backhand to Pietrangelo. Shoots. Blocked wide. Pietrangelo will get it back. Broken up. And Montreal will clear it. In the NHL, I don't know. There's a lot of cool jerseys though. Like Montreal's is kind of plain. Vegas kind of plain. But yeah, I don't know. I can't really choose. There's a lot of good jerseys though in the NHL. Are they calling that icing? It went off Robin Leonard's pad. It literally went off his pad. Yeah, that hit his pad. That hit his pad, and they're calling it an icing. Dallas's retro jersey it's pretty sick. I don't it's sick, but like I wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't have them wear it like all the time. Like once in a while, yes. But if they like turn that to like their regular jerseys, it wouldn't look good. I don't think. Wow, and they are calling it an icing though, even though that went off Leonard's pads. Vegas will come in. Will drop it. Max Pacioretty shoots. Saved by Carey Price. What a save by Price. What a save, though. Montreal scores! Overtime winner! Montreal! Montreal will win it in overtime. They are going to the Stanley Cup Final. Wow. Montreal going to the Stanley Cup Final. They will play the winner of Game 7 tomorrow night against Tampa and the Islanders. Arturi Lehkonen with the overtime winner. Coaches shaking hands. What a game. Alec Martinez's shot will go off Price's shoulder. They will pick it back up. Gallagher to Lehkonen to Danault, and Lehkonen with the winner. Wow. They will win the series. Wow. Wow. Robin let down. Yep. I knew they should have played Fleury. They should have played Fleury. Carey Price. Again, he's probably one of the, in his prime years, like 2015, 2016, 2014, whatever. He was the best goalie in the league. And right now, he's probably the best goalie in the playoffs this year. "37 saves for Price. And they're just going through the handshake line. They're all hugging Price. Marc Bergevin down on the bench now, celebrating with Montreal. Oh, I forgot that they're handing out the trophies. They're handing out the Clarence trophy, whatever you call it. Marc Bergevin hugging with Weber and Eric Stahl and Petrie. Wow. No one expected, though, Montreal to go to the finals. Everyone expected for them to lose against Toronto. The fans outside shooting fireworks. Oh my god. Wow. Robin Leonard looks like he's crying. Sam, you're still a Detroit fan. You're still a Detroit fan, but cheer for Montreal. What a win, though, by Montreal. Marc Bergevin putting on the hat. And there's the Clarence trophy, whatever you call it. I have no clue. Detroit 100% wins the cup next year. Maybe. Probably not, but at least they'll be not close to dead last. I think Detroit will have a good season next year. Won't make playoffs, but I think they'll have a good season. And they're just announcing the trophy. Now, are they going to be, is Shea Weber going to touch the trophy, or is he not? The stereotypes. Because I know last year, Tampa touched the Prince of Wales trophy, and they had won the cup. So is Montreal going to touch the trophy, or are they not? Shea Weber shaking hands. Is he going to touch? He is not. They are not going to touch the trophy. Nope, they're not touching the trophy. All right. So same thing last year. Dallas that won the Clarence Bowl trophy, and they didn't touch it. They lost in the finals. Montreal didn't touch it. Are they going to win? Are they going to lose? You don't know. Mark Bergevin crying on the bench. He's excited. Wow. Cole Caulfield. He's like, let's go. Fans are chanting. Vegas won that face-off there. They're showing the highlight of the goal. Saved by Price and just comes right out. Gallagher to Philip Deneau, and then to Lehkonen. And just one times it past Leonard. One minute and 39 seconds into overtime. All of these overtime wins, though, for the whole playoffs, they've been all short overtimes. Like, it hasn't been like 10-minute overtimes or like double overtimes. It's all been like in the first. The fans outside, they all go. Wow. Fireworks going off. The Montreal goes back to the finals. The first time since 1993. And their main head coach isn't even there because he tested positive for COVID. Carey Price waving to the fans. Yeah or no for what? For Montreal winning the cup, or Clarence Campbell Bowl Trophy. Okay, so that's what it's called. They're just interviewing Arturi Lehkonen right now. They just said that Lehkonen's the first player since 1979 to send Montreal to the finals, for an overtime win. So for the first time since 1979, Montreal has won in overtime to send them to the Stanley Cup Final. I believe that's Lehkonen's first career playoff goal. Because he's only been in the league though for 3-4 years. He's still a rookie. For the team, he's still a rookie compared to the number of veterans that they have. But Montreal has a stacked roster. They have a good balance between veteran players, rookie players. You just look at that, and I think it's their second line that they have Eric Stahl, Nick Suzuki, and Jesperi Kotkaniemi. A stacked, decent line of veteran and rookie, right? I haven't seen Jake Allen play though. They probably won't play him, but Montreal won. Montreal won in overtime. Game 1 for the Stanley Cup Final. No matter if the for Tampa and the Islanders, whoever wins tomorrow, they will play Montreal on Monday night at 9 o'clock. Not 9 o'clock Atlantic, 8 o'clock Eastern. They're clearing a path to place down fireworks outside of the Bell Center. They're showing the goal again. It was a save from Price. The save shot came outside of the blue line. Gallagher picked it up to Philip Deneau to Arturi Lehkonen. Do I know what happened to Fleury? No, I do not, but their coach had said at the end of Game 5 when they had lost in Vegas that their coach had already made up his decision to play the goalie. So, obviously, it was Leonard that he was playing. Fleury's not injured or anything, but Vegas's coach just decided to play Leonard instead of Fleury. Personally, I think Fleury is the better one out of Leonard and Fleury, but that's just my opinion. Yeah, Fleury was having a little bit of a bad week. Yeah, he's better, but I think Vegas would have won this game if they put Fleury in the net. I think Vegas would have won this game, sent it to a game 7 if they had Fleury in net instead of Leonard. Yeah, I think Fleury would have won it as well if their coach would have played Fleury. Game 7 tomorrow for Tampa and the Islanders at 8 o'clock Eastern time. Oh, you're a goalie. Okay, yeah. So you see it from their point of view that like you have a bad week, 2 games in a row, whatever, right? All right, and that will do it for the game. Interviews are over. All right, ask me a last couple of questions, guys, and then I'm gonna end the stream because it's like 12:30 where I'm from, so I'm gonna head to bed. Gonna head to bed after this, so ask me a last couple of questions before I end the stream. Yeah, no problem. I'll be live tomorrow. I'll live stream the Tampa and the Islanders game for Game 7. I'll live stream that at 8 o'clock Eastern, 9 o'clock Atlantic. 9 o'clock where I'm from, but 8 o'clock Eastern. All right, I'm gonna end the stream, guys. I'll be live tomorrow to react to the Tampa and the Islanders Game 7. All right, you guys have a good one. I'll see you guys tomorrow.